They've been kind of dulling them down year after year after year. So, they got rid of the hood scoop, they got rid of the manual, they got rid of that and this. So I'm going to bring it all back. In this project, I'm going to buy a salvaged 2014 Subaru Forester XT. Now, the goal of this project is to repair the vehicle and convert it to what I believe Subaru should have made. Made for enthusiasts. And I understand this is not realistic, that they wouldn't have enough volume to sell this type of car and everything else. They have to kind of cater to the masses. But for me personally, I think it will be an ideal family car, and that's what I want to build. And join me as we go through this fun journey of building something that I believe was going to be the coolest Subaru Forester on the road. So guys, we picked up this nice low mileage 2014 Forester. I'm going to show you pictures right now. Let me give you an idea what it looks like. As you can see, it was smacked in the front. It doesn't seem like the frame rail was affected because it was hit kind of high. But we will have to do some front end work on it, that's for sure. But that's kind of a perfect car because that's what we wanted. We want to change all the front end parts, custom make them essentially. So I think this is going to be a good project car. And here she is. Let's begin the teardown. So at this point we're basically done with the disassembly process. As you can see, I covered it, but we removed the radiator support and some of the pieces that hold the fender here. So basically we're just going to be waiting on parts so we can start tack welding the new radiator support and everything else that goes with it. You might have noticed I worked on here, and basically what happened was there's a couple of spot welds here that did come loose. It did move up, but I pushed it back forward where it needs to be and just tack welded it and painted it, primed it, but it's obviously going to get painted and everything else. For now, it's good enough till we get all the parts we need. A little update for you on the Forester project here. We got some parts, but some parts we're still waiting for. We got the important stuff, but as most of you know, that you want to have the hood and the headlight and the bumper preferably to make sure that, before making any kind of final welds and stuff like that, to make sure everything fits. But we did get the radiator support, which is in this box. And a little tip that I like to do anytime I get any parts, especially something big, is I like to compare it to the old parts that are being removed. So let's do that right now. So the good news is, from just looking at it, the parts look identical. With aftermarket parts, which this is, you never know till you try to fit it on the car. But so far so good. So it passes the visual inspection. So next step is figuring out how we want to section this off so that it fits exactly snugly into what we have on the car. So we'd have to probably remove that arm and remove this section, and I think we should be good. So as you can see, we got the driver's side section removed because we're not going to need that part. And this is ready to be installed. So we made a little bit of progress on the car. We got the radiator support on. Nothing is tacked up yet. We're still waiting for some parts. Let me show you the progress we've made so far. So we were able to section off this piece, this entire piece of radiator support. So we're using the existing factory piece here and here. We were able to section off this piece, that piece, this piece, and this piece. Now what we're waiting on is there's a piece that goes from here to here and also mounts tack welds to our radiator support, our upper bracket here. So once we get those pieces, we'll be able to make some more progress. Obviously I would prefer to wait to get the headlight before making any final tack welds and stuff like that. So once we get this bracket, the headlight and the hood, we'll be able to make we'll be able to button things up and get it ready for the next stage of the project. So thank you for watching.